Construction company owned by Tinubu'S Lebanese ally, Chagri, sacks over 150 workers for protesting against poor remunerations. Can you imagine? This is the Chagri that they said he didn't even bid, that there was a contract that was supposed to be given out. A company just came, we don't know where the company came from, and they just gave him the contract to do it from nowhere. He didn't even bid, he didn't even do anything. So this is the person, this is his Chagri. And now people are protesting over poor money. You are not paying them well. Over 150 workers, and he sacks all of them. Now wow, it is well. A construction firm owned by Lebanese Nigerian billionaire and close ally of President Bola Tinubu, Gilbert Chagri, has sacked over 150 workers for staging a protest against poor remuneration and slave-like working conditions. Can you imagine? If the owners of the country are treating us like slaves, why would a Lebanese not also treat workers like slaves, not pay them their money? They decide to protest, you sack them. It is well. The company ITB Nigeria Limited is currently handling several multi-billion naira contracts awarded by the Tinubu administration, including the controversial $700 million Lagos Port Renovation Project. The latest development is a brutal response to the protests that erupted last week at the company's site in Lagos, where workers downed tools and marched in protest against years of neglect, unfair pay, and exploitative labor. Workers who spoke to Sahara Reporters confirmed that those targeted were deliberately selected for their roles in the protest. They handpicked those that participated in the protest, one of the workers revealed. We got the report yesterday that over 150 people were sacked, including one of the site supervisors. They accused them of causing unrest. What really led to the protest last week was that the workers demanded for improved welfare. For instance, the transport allowance was 2,000 naira daily, and the management did not increase after removal of subsidy. The increment of transport fare made life uncomfortable for the workers, and they begged the management to increase the transport allowance, but they turned a deaf ear. This was what resulted in the protest last week, and this pushed them to increase the money from 2,000 to 3,500. But they have now sacked about 150 workers, particularly those behind the protest. The workers added. He also highlighted long-standing grievances at the company, including exploitation of Nigerian staff by their foreign counterparts and forced work on public holidays. You see those Lebanese, they are a different breed. I don't know if they are more wicked than Nigerians. I don't know. Maybe they are more wicked and mean than even Nigerians. Okay, they are protesting. Why did you now sack them? They should come and work on public holidays like Democracy Day. We don't have holidays. Even this Monday Salah break, we were forced to work. Can you imagine? Last week's protest, widely circulated in a video by Objective Media, showed a crowd of workers chanting and demanding humane treatment at ITB's local Lagos site. It sparked outrage on social media and among labor activists. Some reporters had earlier reported that ITB Nigeria Limited was awarded a $700 million contract for the renovation of the tin can and Apapa port, a deal shrouded in controversy, yes, and widely believed to be influenced directly by President Tinubu. Because the company, nobody knows where the company just, they just created the company from nowhere, the Chagri, and then all of a sudden, they are giving him the contracts. Experts and industry insiders have questioned the company's lack of maritime construction experience. Despite the concerns, Tinubu's administration has continued to channel major infrastructure projects to Chagri firms. In April, the government awarded another massive contract, the 15.3 trillion Lagos to Calabar Coastal Highway. The high-tech construction company, another firm owned by the Chagri Group, without any competitive bidding. Yes, they didn't bid for it, they didn't do anything, and they just gave him the contract to do it. Oh, Nigeria, I want a tower. Reporters had also exposed how Tinubu's son, Tinubu, sits on the board of CDK Integrated Industries another Chagri subsidiary. Multiple sources have alleged that the Chagri Group's growing control over public infrastructure projects is part of a deeper pattern of crony capitalism under the current administration. In February 2025, Tinubu hosted a closed-door meeting in Lagos with Chagri, Minister of Marine and Blue Economy Adegboyega Oyetola, and DP World Chairman Sultan Ahmed bin Sulaim. The meeting was part of an effort to introduce the Dubai-based logistic giants into Nigeria's congested port operation, again under the coordination of Chagri's network. That Chagri, just take note of that name because we obviously know the owner of Chagri. It is well. Prince Iyanura says, let's always address issues from a logical angle, not politics. How many companies does Shawore has in Nigeria? How many families is Shawore feeding? Let's at least appreciate little that someone the courage to float one or two companies. And if issues arise with such companies, we should address it as it is and not attach policies. What's this one saying? I beg. Well, how many companies does Shawore has? Oh, Nwachukwu says expecting business is better than that salary change. No be smart thing. Kamil Gazal says, let them get employed by Shawore sponsors now. So people are okay with what is going on. Okay, true say, if you are working in ICB and high tech, no matter the level of illiteracy, you must know the meaning of redundancy. I worked with them when they were building heritage place in Ikoyi. Within a year, I was laid off. I was again employed in their project in Azuri Peninsula, Eko Atlantic. Within 2 years, I was laid off. I joined them as a subcontractor in Dangote Refinery. I worked for 3 years. The working condition became unbearable. I left. Working in ITB is the real meaning of working like an elephant and eating like an ant. It is well. It is well, Adekun Lojuja says, Obi people won't condemn Shawore for this type of news, but if it were to be against their busybody man, they will hit their heads on the rock. And what's wrong? Why would they condemn him? Is he lying? Is he lying? He's not lying now. Okay, people protested now. You send them away. Why? Because they are asking for their rights. They are asking that you increase their money. You decided to sack them. Why? Why? Next man says Tinubu is the owner of the company. It's obviously glaring. I saw Regwe says, this is one chance motto of frustration. Nigerians have entered though. We have really entered it. It is well. Dauda Ahmed said, you can't fight your employer. Wisdom is profitable. It is well. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thought. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.